Hey everybody, this is Amy Warden with Great Cake Soap Works, and right now I'm going to show you how I wrap my handmade soaps with smell-through shrink wrap that I sell on my website. So here we go. What you're going to need is the shrink wrap, an impulse sealer, and a heat gun. So let's get started. Now this wrap is 16 inches wide and center folded. So to start out, what you'll need to do is find the open end, which if you've bought shrink wrap from me, I've marked the folded side so you can tell which side you need to open. So just separate the wrap like this to get all of the static electricity out. Then fold it back together so that you can create seams in the wrap. So the first thing you need to do is create a seam straight down the middle of your cut piece. And I have to do this in 2 runs because my sealer is only 12 inches wide and the wrap is 16. So I do a cut, move it up, and finish the cut. Next, I'm going to make 4 bags out of one side, and I know my fold is over here, so I don't need to make another cut there. I want to start in the middle like this. There's one. Now the wrap kind of likes to roll up, so you have to keep it straight. There's 2. 3, and 4. And I'll do that again with the second side. All right, the next step is to put the soap inside the bag. And you'll want to do that with all of your soaps. Once the soap is in the bag, I try to squeeze as much air out of the bag as possible and then seal it really close to the bar right here. Alright, we're now ready to do the actual shrinking of the wrap, and because the heat gun is rather warm, I like to have a scrap piece of wood underneath to protect my table. Then to get a little airflow underneath the soaps as well, I set them on top of this cookie cooling rack. This may be the most difficult part, to try to get these wrapped without actually burning holes through the wrap, because it's such a thin wrap. In order to smell through it, you have to be real careful. So I just blow the heat gun on it and keep turning it. Once it starts puffing up like that, I take just a regular straight pin and poke a little hole in both sides to let the air escape, and then finish wrapping it. If you find that you're blowing holes in your shrink wrap, the problem is probably that you're holding the heat gun too close, or that you're sticking to one area for too long. You got to keep moving the heat around to different parts of the soap. And this wrap is not going to shrink down real smooth, so you may have a few wrinkles left, which is fine. It'll still look good and it'll serve its purpose of protecting the soap. Make sure you have your heat gun set on the low setting, not the high setting. It doesn't need to be that hot. And that's it. So that's my smell through shrink wrap. If you're interested in purchasing some, I do sell it on my website at www.greatcakesoapworks.com under the category heading for soap makers. It comes in 50-foot lengths, which will wrap about 300 bars of soap. So I hope you'll check it out. Thanks.